Good morning. It is October 14th. Happy birthday, Libras. Happy birthday. It's my birthday too. I wanted to come and do a reading. It's kind of like a birthday reading, but it's definitely important. Um, First of all, I want to say happy birthday to my twin. I call him my twin. Sure, we have the same birthday, October 14th, same year. Um, he's not really my twin, but I just call him my twin because we have the same birthday, same year. And I saw him in concert. He was awesome back in the day. But anyway, so happy birthday to the Libras. And so this reading doesn't really have a title, but it's more along the lines of the what today is with the eclipse as well. They call it the Ring of Fire. Um, so we're gonna go into the reading before I take off and enjoy my birthday. So we're doing an early morning reading. Um, okay, so I was guided by spirit to talk about going to some planetary energy first. Um, Going to the planetary nodes. This is the North Node of Destiny or the Lunar Node, are 2 points in your birth chart determined by mapping the relationship between the moon orbit and the sun's path through the zodiac. The Node of Destiny and the South Node, the Nodes of Destiny, the South Node and North Node change signs every year and a half. The location of your South Node represents your past life karma and the things we need to let go of so we can evolve. The location of your North Node is called your true North. It shows our purpose, our destiny in our lifetime, what we want to accomplish and achieve. This is planetary nodes. So this is what I wanted to read that because when you step into your North Node, it really is it's so much different, and it's basically moving past all of that karma. And I think I say it a lot, but I've never read the card. So today I was being led to read the card, and also opposition. This is an aspect. The opposition aspect can add a push and pull vibe to your chart. The major aspect occurs when planets or other points of the astrological significance, or the other points of the astrological significance are 180 degrees apart. In other words, they are cross. Okay, the zodiac from each other, they are across the zodiac from each other when the celestial bodies oppose each other in this way. That's why they call it the opposite. Obviously, it can be challenging to deal with their polar opposite energy, but with awareness and effort you can work with this aspect to create a balance, harmony, and healthy tension that can be harnessed for good. Okay, so Spirit wanted me to read that. So I'm learning more and more about our charts and stuff. And as far as the asteroids that I was guided to read for today, the first one is Vesta. Vesta is named for a Roman virgin goddess, Vesta, a bright asteroid representing sacred feminine energy and carries a light at the end of the tunnel vibe. She is like going home on a cold winter's day and sitting by a warm fireplace with your best friend. In your chart, Vesta can show you where you are devoting your energy, where you find your true calling, and the causes you chose to serve in this world. Vesta also supports the birth of children and healing amongst siblings. And this reading may be about healing with your siblings as well. And I know that's something that is very significant in my life as well, especially if you're detached from your family. When you're stepping into your North Node, you have to leave a lot of past karmics, your past life karmics. You have to step out of a lot of that karmic energy. So Definitely. Astria, I hope I said it right. Um, Astra is named after a Greek goddess of justice. Libra. The Astra represents good judgment and can bring clarity to how you stick to your commitments and make decisions aligned with your values and beliefs. Astra brings light. Astra, I have my glasses on, brings light through in times of challenge. Where this asteroid appears in your astrology chart emphasizes your ability to stay with your goals and endure difficult moments in your life with hope, faith throughout the process. And Vesta, she was one of my favorite singers growing up. She was a big girl. And I think they didn't give her much play, but she was the bomb. Anyway, Nessus, I hope I'm saying this right. There's a security system with this name on it. And I'm telling you, people need to pay attention to why they name things why certain things have certain names in certain industries. And I think people need to understand that and who controls that. The asteroid is named for Nessus, a violent, devilish centaur in Greek mythology. Although this asteroid meaning can be difficult to face, Nessus can unlock areas of pain in our lives so that we can begin to heal. Nessus can indicate areas of our lives and personal relationships where there has been major suffering and abuse, pointing to traumas that need to be worked through. Understanding how Nessus shows up in your chart ends cycles of pain and allows for personal transformation. And I know because I grew up as an abused child in a very abusive family. So, I believe Spirit wanted me to read those to kind of cap off this reading, especially since it's my birthday. And I was not supposed to make it past my 44th year because I was 44, now I'm 45. 44 is a very significant number for sacrificing. Okay. I feel like I should do the Egyptian oracle first. Happy birthday, Libras! And one thing about being a Libra, being ruled by Venus in our sign, which is actually, I just want to side note, I'm very unique in a lot of ways with my chart. I'm more Scorpio in my chart than I am Libra. I have I think 4 placements of Libra, but I have 3 placements of Libra, but I have 4 placements of Scorpio in my chart. But what's so unique about my chart, and I'm sorry, just a side note, what's so unique about my chart is I have Mercury, Mars, and Venus is all Scorpio. And July 19th, all the planets were aligned on that day this year. And the energy in my life was so transformative in a lot of ways. So I see that Scorpio in that energy in my life because my life literally was transformed. And especially with what I just read, going through my past life karmics and all the abuse and everything, the pain and healing that inner child and everything, and literally walking out on my marriage, leaving with nothing, just literally starting all over. I know July 19th was my Phoenix moment. It was, actually January was me leaving, but I knew the summertime, especially after the 4th of July, I knew I was a whole different person, and I knew I was in a whole different space. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was yeah, it felt, my energy felt like it was all aligned. So, hey, but yeah, so Basset, passion. And it's weird because every time something major happens in my life, I see a black cat. Seriously, not kidding you. Every time. Homage. Kasun, Kahatsun homage. Pay homage. Always pay homage. Always pay homage. Especially to your ancestors. Thank you, ancestors, for everything. For the things you've given and the things you haven't given. And I hope that I always, ooh, Bastet again. Look what flipped over. Bastet flipped over again. Moot. Being ordinary. And it's kind of weird because what I wanted to name this reading, because what came into my head, well, these two flipped over again together. They flipped over again together. Oh, wow. So we definitely need to pay some homage to beautiful Bastet, the original Catwoman. Mayad, it open to Mayad. I'm not playing with you. Spirit, come through. Truth and fairness. This is Libra. And I saw behind it Seth, resentment. So some people may be resentful because you're in this Thoth energy, that wholeness. And in other cultures, they call them Tahuti. They may be, upset about that, resentful that you've made it across. Like I said, I was not supposed to make it past 44 in my circle because of certain situations, but I made it, and I'm 45 now, and I definitely feel that Bastet energy, that passion. And so I know with Mayat showing up, things are definitely going to be more balanced and fair, and definitely Kahansu, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Homage. I definitely pay homage to my ancestors, and I'm very, very grateful, very, very grateful. And with Moot being here, being ordinary, this reading, I was going to talk about the difference with and bear with me, okay? The difference with being I was going to think about Superman and his persona. And I think a lot of people don't understand the difference, especially when you look at Batman. Batman was given everything to become that superhero that he was. The riches, the name, all of that. He wasn't born who he was. He was born Bruce Wayne, obviously, in the character. And his family had to leave for him to have all that, but there's a sacrifice made. But he stepped into that character. But what makes Superman so extraordinary is he was born. That was who he was. He wasn't stepping into a character. The only character he felt he had to be, which technically even that character was kind of was born him, because when he was a child, sorry, my son came in, especially when it started to get good, but he was kind of born Clark Kent as well, because he came when he was a baby, and the people that found him, that was who he was. He was both. But the unique thing about Superman was he lessened himself to fit in, being ordinary. And when I saw that, that's what made me know that what I kind of had in my mind about what I wanted to kind of title this, it's definitely where I'm supposed to go. It's a difference, 1444 on the clock, especially in my life cycle. That was reversed. My birthday is 14 and I was 44. I was not supposed to make it past being 44 on October 14th of last year. I wasn't supposed to make it. But anyway, looking at it now, I see he was trying to be ordinary, but he was raised ordinary, but he knew he was extraordinary. He was born who he was, who he was. He was born special. And you shouldn't have to lessen yourself, and you shouldn't have to take abuse from other people because they're ordinary. And you shouldn't have to make other people feel okay because who they are. Um, and I noticed that a lot in my life, that I would diminish myself and give other people my power, my energy, um, to be Clark Kent because I felt like they would like me. And what I realized is that they hated me more because they knew that they were living a lie, and they knew that, you know, they knew I was different. And, it, to me, I felt like it did more harm than good, especially with my older siblings who weren't really my siblings. That were, my mom had children before that, supposedly. But the thing about it was they abused me so much because um, they knew that I was not like them. They were devils. And to have light in a house full of darkness, you automatically stick out like a sore thumb. And it's crazy because my brother that is a year older than me, he was always seen as, kind of like that Batman character. He was charismatic, he was that star energy. And I always looked at him as my hero, because he was just always awesome. I never was jealous. I absolutely adored him. Every time he played, I was always in the stands, like cheering him on. Like I was literally his cheerleader. And a lot of his relationships, the women in his life hated the fact that I was like his biggest supporter. They knew I was his biggest advocate, and they would come to me about everything about him because they knew how I felt. And it's like people would always compare us, and it was like, I think people didn't understand why I wasn't jealous or why I didn't feel the way that I felt. And it was like, and I didn't want to be, and I think maybe in my mind I didn't want to seem arrogant, but I used to always kind of like look and say, well, yeah, he's Batman to me, but I'm Superman. I only, um, you know what I mean? Like, I know who I am. The gadgets, the money, whatever the show that Batman's putting on is nothing to who I am and who I was born to be. And I'm realizing now that you can't hide that, and you have to step into that. And you can't let other people live in your light, in your energy. And I'm just using this as a reference so people can understand. You have to stay in your own light, and you have to be comfortable with that. And if people aren't comfortable with your energy, your light, then they don't need to be around you. That's their problem. That's not yours. So that's definitely something I just wanted to speak about. So yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to go off on a whole tangent. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. Let me, because the energy that I'm feeling so much with this eclipse that's coming up, I've been feeling so much of this moon and sun energy, Venus and Mars energy. And Venus has made it across, especially with this element. You can feel it because it's always been earth and air, but I feel like now fire, that fire, you know what I mean? That fire, Saturn energy, yeah. It's that fire. Saturn and Uranus. So, with Saturn, it's always, with Saturn, they call it the father planet, but Saturn has always been about timing. You know what? I don't really need the glasses. I do a little bit sometimes to read, but yeah. Um, it is always considered the father planet, but the reason why I talk so much about Saturn is because so much of our society is built around Saturn, um, and the people that rule, the powers to be. If you notice, they don't. They Everything is surrounded by Saturn. And if you check out my other channel, Daily Spiritual Gossip, plug, I spoke about Saturn in I did a video about Saturn, and you'll understand what I'm saying, because Saturn is really about karma, and it's time, but a lot of worship and a lot of things that you see are Saturn symbols throughout our society. And with Uranus is the Great Awakening. And I feel like there's definitely going to be a great awakening in the society. And I feel like they've been slowly kind of preparing us for that. But it's definitely going to be there. And it's a kind of a stirring of the pot. And Jupiter, of course, is, if people understand about Jupiter, Jupiter is also another planetary energy. A lot of our symbolism is through Jupiter. And Zeus references, if people get what I'm saying, and in religion, Peter, if you understand what I'm saying. So a lot of our symbolism is done through that. And of course, Neptune. I look down at Neptune, of course. It's about our dreams. And if you look at the Little Mermaid, you'll see what I'm talking about with Neptune, obviously. A lot of that's done in this Neptune and their symbolism. Sorry, this is longer than I wanted, but I wanted to, yeah. Fools embrace transmuting pain, definitely. This energy that we're feeling, like I said, this is about transforming, taking the pain, especially the pain of your childhood, whatever you've been through, and making it into what you want. You can take negatives, ideas that people have given you about, it could be your weight, whatever, and just transforming that into your purpose and what you want it to be. So I love this. I love this card in this deck as well, because you can see, look what's behind her. You know what I'm saying? So it is really about that embracing yourself and just taking all of that and making it into what you want to be, with that Phoenix. And have Dream Thief refusing the call. So yeah, people were trying to steal your dream. People were trying to steal that from you, and they refused the call, but obviously you didn't. Confirmation. Okay, so this is the galactic mushroom, the divine matrix. Yeah. Like I said, this is really going to encompass the whole world, this energy. If people actually understand what I'm saying, what's going on this planet, especially with them trying to rebuild certain places, other temples and other stuff that they're trying to do to fulfill their biblical history. Repairing the veil, forgiveness, like I said, Dragon's Hoard, protecting the future. So definitely your future is protected. Your destiny, like I said, stepping from that south node going into that north node. And the crossing, initiation. Yeah, you have made it across, like I said. with that Venus energy being aligned with Mars and Mercury, you definitely made it across. Um, and something so significant. Look at that. Hold on, I just want to show you this. Okay, hopefully I can show it in the camera. I have 4554, repairing the veil in the crossing. Like I said, mirroring. Yeah, you made it across. And I have 35, lost compass, getting back to integrity. They're going to have to get back to integrity because things are definitely being repaired. Even in your natural life, but in our society, things are definitely being prepared, and your future is protected. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because you've learned, you are truly a magician. You've learned to transmute this pain, whatever this is. Yeah, lay of the land. So now you have the lay of the land. This is ancestral wisdom. And as you can see, look what's behind her. Yeah, definitely. Ooh, yeah. So no more straddling between worlds. This is wandering between two realms. Fallen angel. Yeah. Yeah. Stars in the sky. Limitless possibilities. Yeah. See, it's no more straddling. Because you've made it across. Fallen angel. You made it across. So they can't steal your dreams anymore, these dream thieves. They can't steal anymore. They refuse to call, you didn't. You crossed over, you made it across. Now you have this ancestral wisdom, and people are going to have to get back to integrity because the veil is being repaired. Yeah, and your future was always protected, and I think a lot of people don't realize that. Like I said, in my life, they didn't realize my future was already protected, so they couldn't do what they were doing. But I was definitely straddling, like I said. Once you step out of that Clark Kent energy and stop trying to lessen yourself and just embrace the fact that you really are that Superman energy, and it's okay to be that. You know, you don't have to lessen yourself. With this 5152, look at this. 5152. Yeah, straddling between both worlds. Oh, I'm trying to tell you, this is so beautiful. Straddling between both worlds, wandering between realms, and now stepping into the stars in the sky, limitless possibilities. Yeah. Now you can sing this joyful, it's a joyful muse. Look at this, playing the music, inspiration. There goes that cat. I'm trying to tell you. Every time and it's weird because, but I think that was a lot of working because my mother was a voodoo witch, literally. They made me fearful of cats, which was weird because it wasn't until I got older that I realized that every time I saw a cat, I knew something amazing was happening. But that's ancestral. So tidy house, clarity, and organization, definitely. So things are being cleaned up. Definitely number one. Things are being cleaned up because you are number one. Like I said, fallen angel, it's time to clean house. And I have will-o-wisp. This is treasures hidden in the shadows. Yeah, definitely. Because you have a lot of dream thieves. So divine knows, they know not to put it right in front of them because obviously they're thieves. And I have unmarked trail revelations. So we know some truth is definitely going to be revealed. Yeah, about these choices and their consequences. Feast of plenty. This makes me think of is it Marlin, where it's like only a certain person can pull the sword out. You see that? That's what it's kind of making me think of. But you see, there's two swords, and I believe it's a spiritual union because it's been coming so much coming up so much in the energy about this spiritual union. Sacrifices at the bottom of the deck. Like I said, you had to sacrifice some things in your life, especially stepping out of that South Node. You have to sacrifice the karmics, these past life karmics, whatever stuff they were doing. And they even tried to sacrifice you. And I can speak to that. But you made it across. Yeah, you went through some emotional loss, which is fine. It's okay. Because whatever you've lost along the way was meant to not come with you. And whatever you lost, trust me, divine will give you so much more. So much more. And I don't know why, but I'm speaking to somebody that may have lost a child, because that came into my head. Divine will give you another child, and probably 3 more with it. Keep hope, you know. Yeah. So it's definitely going to be a firm foundation for you. So don't worry. Definitely don't worry. And you see, love begins. You see those 2 hands? I'm telling you something about a spiritual union, partnerships and alliances. So you're going to have some amazing partnerships and alliances coming in to assist you, okay? Yeah, solar plex chakra. Like I said, I've been noticing this in a lot of the energy coming, that people have been attacking people's chakras with a lot of this magic and stuff that they were doing to keep certain people from stepping into their North Node, their purpose. Financial and material changes. So you're definitely going to have some financial and material changes stepping into your purpose. And a lot of these people are having this now because of the things that they've done out here. And then, oh yeah. So with the conflict and defeat, they were already defeated. You see them running, because the time of what they were doing is at an end. Look at this. I want you to see this. 55, 55. 55 is very significant. The people attacking you could be 55. Like I said, 55 is definitely significant. But look at, I have to show you this. Foundation and achievement, 44. Look at that, 44. And what's on the table is 33. 3 and 3. Solar plex chakra and partnerships and alliances, 3, 3. 4, disconnect boredom, 4, 4, 4. 4, 4, 4. This is protection. This is angel numbers protection. 4, 4, 4. Hold up, I gotta show you this. Instead of, I'm sorry. And behind it is heartache and loss. I'm trying to look, heartache and loss, but look at the number, 3. 3, 3, 3. 3, 3, 3. This is, in mind, it's Ascended Masters. It's being aligned with the universe and Ascended Masters, and definitely protection around you. It's both protection. 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, and 55. Whoa. Come through, Spirit. I'm telling you, fallen angel, they're repairing the veils. For any, those who understand what I'm saying, it's a whole new day. Whole new day. Yeah, whole new day. Yeah, number 1, triumphant success. That's what, ooh. 2. Spiritual union. 1, 2. Triumph. That's love. With these obstacles and challenges that you may have faced in life. And look at that number. You can't tell me divine ain't all over this. 5, 5, 5. This is definitely a change happening. 5, 5, 5. 4, 4, 4. 3, 3, 3. And 1, 2. Man, what the? So you may have felt emotionally withdrawn, especially through what you've been through, because a lot of us have been through a lot. We have been through a lot. But don't worry, prosperity begins. Prosperity is going to begin. And I was looking at this back here, and it's balance. So yeah, there's definitely balance coming in for you. Definitely balance. And truth is, let me see this. Truth is in front of it. It could be something coming up. I'm looking at the numbers 11/20. So November 20th could be very significant for a lot of you angels. Um, a lot of people who are on their north node and their purpose. So 11/20 could be very, very significant coming up for you. Yeah. 111. 111. Look at this. 11/11. 11/11. 11/11. You could be seeing these numbers because I've been seeing them as well. 11/11. 11/11. 333. 444. 555. 2028. 20. Sorry, let me put this properly. 2028. Nice. Yeah. 28. 2028. It could be something. So you could be stepping into whatever your purpose is for the next few years. So something significant about 2028. Yeah, because we're going into 2024. So this union that you're supposed to step into definitely is coming up. And you're going to get some truth about this. And it definitely balances here with success. Definitely. This is amazing. 2028. Yeah. Come through, Spirit. Okay, I think I was gonna do a little bit of tarot, but I don't think I need to be honest. Could be a King of Cups, a water sign, and then I have a Page of Cups. So definitely, maybe some new love energy, maybe some type of surprise. I could be speaking to a masculine as well. Yeah. Oh, wow. Maybe use some type of message. And it's not love, but it's a message coming towards you about this King of Cups. I have Page of Cups, Five of Wands. So there's definitely some type of fighting, spying. And it's judgment behind it with the Nine of Swords. So, and the Two of Pentacles. And Five of Cups. And Five of Pentacles with the Chariot. With the Wheel. So whoever this was, it seems like this may even be an old love of yours, Divine Feminine. This person, with this wheel being here, whatever action this person took, because it ends with the Knight of Wands, whatever passionate action this person took or whatever they did, it was a part of this karmic cycle. And you're at the top of this wheel. So this person is in the Eight of Cups. They're leaving this behind. They're walking away. With the Chariot being in front of it, definitely they're moving on. This is moving on. And you two could be moving in different directions with this Chariot. Of course, you know the Chariot. They're moving in different directions behind this Five of Pentacles. So definitely this is defeat. But this person could be suffering some type of financial loss from the pain that this person caused you. So you have a new spiritual union coming in is what this looks like. With the Two of Pentacles, because of this person juggling you. With the Nine of Swords, they were in some type of depression. This is trauma. Probably having sleepless nights because they're under judgment for what they did to you. Putting you in some type of competition or fighting with other people, and definitely spying on you. Spying on you. Definitely. Definitely. Maybe they were trying to get information on you. They were trying to find out who you are. Or they were maybe even, like I said, they could have been helping other people spy on you, do other things to you. But that emotional loss that came up, that is no longer. That is definitely no longer. This person could be, this is somebody that also has some type of divinity about them, empathic as well. Like I said, you could have thought this person was a new love in your life or something, but you're going to get some type of happy surprise or message. But this person in this energy is really kind of like it's a younger energy, but it's almost like kind of like they have their head in the clouds type energy in a lot of ways, if you get what I'm saying. Maybe this person just freely gives love or freely expresses themselves with everybody. I don't know, but there's a judgment here. So you have some type of new spiritual union coming toward you. Yeah, and it's long term, Seven of Pentacles. It's going to be long term for you. Yeah, Empress. I know, I felt that. Empress. Yeah, Divine Feminine. We're stepping into planet Her, if you get what I'm saying. Divine Feminine energy. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. You're a self-sufficient, independent. Definitely the Nine of Pentacles is coming towards you, Empress. And it's long term. Like I said, 2028 could be very significant in that energy with the spiritual union coming up. So you have the next few years definitely of amazing things happening for you. Definitely with the lover situation. So you're going to have a love situation coming in. And with this Nine of Pentacles, long term, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah. Queen of Swords, yeah. Definitely. You could be very clear about your communication about probably what happened to you with your family because of this backstabbing that you had, this Ten of Swords, whatever they were doing to you. Like I said, they were trying to defeat you. This Queen of Wands was. This is a fire energy. Fire energy. This person was trying to defeat you. This backstabber. But yeah. You can see they've lost. This is loss. This is bereavement. This is basically you're done. Yeah. They're stuck now. They're stuck. Yeah, they're going to have to let go because they were holding back. They were doing things to you. And I don't know why, but I feel like this Queen of Wands is either a mother or sister energy. This is somebody close to you that was taking from you. That's probably having something held back from you. But definitely High Priestess. Every time I get that Empress energy in here, I get this High Priestess. So I know this is along the lines of this energy. Yeah, Divine Feminine. 43 on the clock. Yeah, definitely Divine Feminine energy. Like I said, you could have a lot of sacred knowledge. I mean, inner wisdom, like seriously. I mean, hidden knowledge. Yeah. So you're moving on to calmer waters. And what's coming up for you is the Six of Wands. This is victory and success. Victory and success. And it's well-deserved. So to my Earth Angels, star seeds, empresses, I say, what is a queen to an empress? Same thing. What is a Batman to a Superman? Magician. This is Divine Soul Empress 333. And wow, I just thank you so much for tapping into this reading. Happy birthday, Libras. And please like and subscribe the video. And 44 on the clock. Please like and subscribe this video into my soul tribe. Till we meet again, same time, same frequency.